mothers in African royalty have long held a position of profound influence and respect. Within the intricate tapestry of African dynasties, royal mothers do not merely walk beside their reigning husbands and sons, but often play central roles in shaping kingdoms' futures and nurturing the legacies of monarchs. Rooted in a tradition where family is both the seat of power and a bastion of cultural heritage, mothers in royalty symbolize the eternal strength and spirit of their people. The significance of mothers in African royalty is woven into the very fabric of community life, where they are often the primary transmitters of cultural values and customs. This maternal role stretches far beyond the confines of child-rearing. It encompasses stewardship over society's ethical and moral compass. In some African societies, the Queen Mother, or Ndlovukati, as she is known among the Swazi, holds a revered position, sometimes even wielding more authority than the king himself. She serves as a vital advisor and is often involved in crucial decision-making processes. Her influence is pivotal in maintaining the continuity of royal lineage and guiding the king, ensuring that governance adheres to traditional values and principles. Take, for instance, Queen Elizabeth of Toro in Uganda, who ascended the throne as a queen mother and played a fundamental role in modernizing the kingdom while preserving its rich cultural heritage. She helped navigate the challenges of a rapidly changing political landscape post-independence, balancing modernization with tradition. Similarly, Queen Mother Nana Ya Asantewaa of the Ashanti Empire of Ghana became a symbol of strength and resistance, leading her people in warfare with formidable courage. Despite their significant roles, royal mothers often face challenges related to traditional gender expectations. Balancing the dichotomy between nurturing familial bonds and fulfilling royal duties requires navigating complex familial and political dynamics. Furthermore, amidst cultural shifts, there are questions about how these roles might evolve in a modernizing Africa, where Western influences sometimes shift traditional power dynamics and alter perceptions of gender roles. Nevertheless, the roles of these royal mothers continue to evolve, showcasing the adaptability and resilience that have marked their influence for centuries. By examining their contributions, we gain a better understanding of how leadership is exercised in complex socio-political environments, where motherhood serves as both a personal responsibility and a public duty. This dual role intricately connects to the larger narrative of African governance, where the continuity of power is inextricably linked to comprehensive family networks led by these formidable women. The history of female monarchs in Africa is both rich and complex, illustrating the powerful roles women have historically held in governance and society. In various African cultures, female leadership was not only accepted, but also revered. Throughout the continent, royal women wielded substantial authority, bridging the gap between the political and domestic spheres. This dual role was crucial, as it provided a structure that allowed women to integrate nurturing responsibilities with governance, influencing both daily life and state affairs. The significance of female monarchs in Africa's history cannot be overstated. They are emblematic of genders sharing leadership roles long before such concepts became widely recognized globally. In ancient Egypt, for instance, figures like Hatshepsut and Cleopatra embodied the divine right to rule, often seen as powerful goddesses in their own right. Queen Nzinga of Ndongo and Matamba in what is now Angola was another prominent leader who demonstrated exceptional military and diplomatic skills. Her leadership against Portuguese colonization efforts highlighted the strategic greater inclusivity and political representation, the stories of Africa's royal women remain relevant and inspiring, illuminating paths to empowerment and resilience that continue to shape African societies. Royal women in Africa have played significant roles in governance and leadership, embodying the dual roles of mothers and monarchs with remarkable resilience and influence. Historically, African queens have not only been pivotal in maintaining the socio-political fabric of their societies, but have also actively participated in the governance and decision-making processes. The role of queens extends beyond ceremonial functions, often involving strategic governance and leadership. These women have wielded power in their own right, sometimes ruling autonomously or serving as regents for their children. The significance of queens in governance is profound, as they often navigate complex political landscapes, balancing the demands of traditional roles with the challenges of leadership. Their involvement in governance is crucial, as it highlights the importance of female leadership in historically patriarchal systems and underscores the role of women in shaping the destiny of nations. Emphasizing their dual capacity as mothers and monarchs, Africa's royal women manage the expectations of family and state, often using their maternal instincts to guide their diplomatic initiatives and resolve conflicts. Take Queen Nzinga of Ndongo and Matamba, for instance. In the early 17th century, she deftly negotiated with Portuguese colonizers to ensure her people's survival, employing both military strategy and diplomacy. Despite significant challenges, she proved that queens could indeed lead large armies and conduct foreign affairs. Similarly, Queen of Zaza, renowned for her military exploits, expanded her kingdom significantly while establishing crucial trade routes, demonstrating strategic acumen and leadership. Such real-world applications of queens' governance roles convey the importance of their leadership, serving as powerful examples for modern female leaders. However, the path of queens in governance is not without its challenges. They often contend with deeply rooted patriarchal norms that resist female authority, which can limit their scope of influence. Moreover, there's the daunting task of ensuring legacy and continuity, often addressing succession issues while preserving cultural and political stability. Though some may argue that their roles are primarily symbolic or ceremonial, the reality is that queens often wield considerable soft power, subtly shaping public policy and public opinion. This capacity aligns with broader themes of leadership within their communities. In understanding these dynamics, it becomes apparent that the contribution of queens to governance is interconnected with other aspects of monarchy, illustrating the multifaceted nature of their roles. Essentially, the leadership roles of African queens, past and present, underscore their strategic importance in shaping the socio-political landscape, offering valuable insights into female leadership across cultures and eras. In the realm of Africa's rich cultural tapestry, the dual role of royal women as both mothers and monarchs holds profound significance, particularly in shaping future generations. At the heart of this duality is the maternal influence, a force that goes beyond mere biological relations, extending into realms of mentorship and social guidance. Mothers in royal African families wield a unique power, sculpting the leaders of tomorrow not just within family lines, but also across communities and nations. They are the nurturers of tradition, embodiments of cultural continuity. This influence is significant as it often transcends the private domicile, permeating public and political spheres. Royal mothers imbue their offspring with values and principles that form the bedrock of future governance, thereby ensuring stability and fostering development. Mothers, such as Queen Mother Asantewaa of the Ashanti Empire and Queen Regent of the Lozi Kingdom, personified this role, instilling in their progenies a deep sense of duty, courage, and cultural pride that resonated through their leadership. Real-world applications of this maternal influence can be seen in the ways these royal mothers engage in policy direction and conflict resolution, both vital for nation building. For instance, Asantewaa, beyond her maternal duties, led her community in defense against colonial forces, suggesting a potential compromise in focus and resources. Despite these challenges, the interconnectedness of maternal influence and monarchical responsibility enriches the cultural and political